Alright, what's cracking, y'all? It's about 4 o'clock on January 6th, 2022. That's wild. Can't believe it's 2022. But yeah, I'm just fresh off of work. I'm driving home from Palo Alto right now. And I just want to get on here and talk about a few things because I'm just thinking about stuff. Main thing that I'm thinking about right now is this new song that I'm trying to write. I got this amazing beat. And I feel like a lot of other people who make art or music or do anything creative can really relate to this. But I got this new beat and I love it. And I know I could write something amazing over it. But every time I come back to it with a new melody or a new flow, what the heck? Damn, did I just have vertigo in my car? Okay, anyways. Yeah, every time I come back to it with a new melody or a new flow or a new idea with it, it's I kind of like it, but there's just not something that sticks. And I notice this problem in so many different spots with anything creative where I'm just not satisfied with it. I'm no, this isn't it. It could be better. I know it can be better and I want it to be better. And the biggest thing that I've learned with this is I've had this feeling before and I've just sat down and just forced myself to come up with something and just basically just slammed my head up against the wall until I've figured out something that I'm kind of satisfied with. And I don't think that is the answer, at least as far as creative stuff is concerned. Because the thing that's worked out the best for me when I have writer's block or I just can't think of the next idea or nothing seems like it's fitting right is just stop. Just completely stop. I'm okay, you know what? I just don't have anything good for this right now. And I just come back to it later and I try again. And I'm okay, maybe I have something now. Because the thing that happens when I try to force creativity is I end up getting in this place where I am trying to mimic something that I think would be good rather than being in a creative headspace. Because when I'm just in a creative headspace, I am just creating. My imagination is flowing, my thoughts are flowing, my emotions are flowing, and I'm just being creative instead of being oh, well, this is what being creative would sound like or would look like or should be like. Let me try to imitate that. And that's the hardest thing, especially for somebody who's a total workaholic like me. I rather just, no, I'm gonna figure it out right now. Let's just do it right now, get it done, boom, 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 cross it off the to-do list. That's how I wanna do things. And sometimes I just have to sit back and I'm you know what? It's not for me right now. And that's okay. And I'll get to it, and I'll hit it, I'll turn that beat on in the next couple of days and I'll listen to it and I'll be I got it. This is the chorus, this is the melody, this is the idea. Let's run with it. But it doesn't have to be figured out right now because I'm just not in the headspace for it. And I don't want to force my art. And that's such a powerful thing for me to understand because it improves the quality of the art that I'm creating and it takes the pressure away from creating. It's I'm just not in a creative headspace at this current moment. And that's okay. And I'll get back there, so. I don't know. I was just thinking about that on my drive home and I'm you know what? I should talk about this. And I remember the last video I made this where I was walking home from the gym and I was just talking about stuff and I'm I should just talk to the camera. Another thing that is very much centered around exactly what I'm doing right now is I just love creating content. The main thing that I want to do is just document my life. I just want to create content because no matter what my life looks like 30 years from now, do you have any idea how much information, how much content, how many different stories, music projects, music videos, vlogs, anything like that is just imagine all the stuff that I'm going to have out. There is just going to be the most enormous storyboard of my entire existence online. just sitting there for anyone to view. And like some funny stuff, some embarrassing stuff, some cool stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't understand why everyone wouldn't do that. I mean, I do get it though, because like people are insecure about like what other people think about them. And I've definitely lived in that headspace. But like blasting my trauma out into the public over in the form of rap music definitely helped with that a lot. So I don't know, man. The other thing, this is another thing that I've been thinking about. I'm really trying to like get in with the sober people. Like the sober people and the people in recovery are the people that are gonna like enjoy my music the most, but they're also the people that are gonna be like, that I'm gonna be able to bring the most value to. You know, by them listening to my music, they're gonna feel so much like just empowerment and just understanding and just love for what it feels like to be in that situation. I'm trying to get in with the sober people, you know? I'm trying to like really market to them and like really touch some people's hearts in there, because from a business side of it, you know, that's also like my target audience, you know, people who I can talk to and I can understand in a way that maybe the, you know, normal person who hasn't experienced substance abuse or, you know, I was saying like the normal person who hasn't experienced drug abuse or alcoholism won't really be able to connect to that person in the same way. And yeah, I just feel like I really, you know, that's like a really valuable audience that I should work on marketing to. And so that's what I've been kind of trying to do on TikTok lately too. It's like put out some content about my sobriety and like what that looks like for me and what it looks like to, you know, to live in sobriety, because it's a crazy thing. Drug addiction is a crazy thing. I can't even believe I'm like driving my own car and I have a phone. That's a fun fact. I didn't even have a phone when I first got sober. No phone. Like, I had an iPod that I would go like hang out in Starbucks at and like connect the Wi-Fi to anytime I needed to contact somebody. And the only thing in the world I cared about on my iPod, guess what it was? Music. As long as I had my music downloaded, as long as I had some headphones I could just plug in and listen, I didn't care about anything else. That's all I needed, so. Wild. Phone, car, job. I also just started bartending at work. It's pretty fun. It's cool. I feel like most people think like for people in recovery, like doing something like that would be like triggering or like weird. And sometimes it is. It's like, damn, like I'm just covered in vodka all over my fingers. And like if I had this ingested into my body, I would probably ruin my whole life. But the thing is I'm just not really triggered by it anymore. It never really was with alcohol. Alcohol was just not my thing. You know what is also crazy? And I feel like I've said this like 7 times in this video already. Also, 7 is the most commonly thought of number. It's wild. But what's also crazy is just my level of like acceptance and okayness, if that's a word, in my daily life. Like I used to be so high strung and like so angry and so stressed out, and like now, like as I was talking to you guys, I literally got on the wrong way, or on the highway the wrong way. Like I was going north and I'm in Palo Alto and have to go to San Jose. And I was just like, whatever. Like, who cares? Like, I'll figure it out. And like, that's pretty crazy to me, because even like well into recovery and like not being a crazy person anymore, I was not like that at all. I was like, oh my God, oh, I'm so stressed, oh my God, I'm anxious, like, I have to go get this done, da da da. And I can still be like that sometimes, but like, doing the things that are good for me, hitting a workout, hit some legs this morning, I don't even squat anymore. I just do the machines. Like, it's like, I love that. Get a workout. I do my writing in the morning. Take a couple big deep breaths. Talk to the big man upstairs. No, I'm not religious, just spiritual. I only use God because it's less syllables than higher power. And yeah, do all those things. I'm in a wonderful place. Just doing good every day. Even when life gets interesting, still doing good. Still doing good. Also, I'm really excited that I have the next 2 days off of work. My bank account isn't that excited about that. But what I am excited about is if you're watching this after my song Yo-Yo has come out, I filmed a little music video for it, like a super like improv like music video at Sierra Vista up on top of this like viewpoint in San Jose. And I'm using Adobe Premiere for the first time, so the quality is going to be amazing. And tomorrow and Saturday I get to sit down and like play with it and edit it, and then we have a behind the scenes video too, and we got like a couple pictures of me to just kind of promote the next release and do some cool promo pics. So I'm stoked on it. I am stoked on it. Also, if you watch this video, I don't even know if I'm gonna put it up on my Instagram. I might put it up on my Facebook and just be like, oh, you know, like just me checking in. But if you're watching this video and you've gotten to this point, which means you're like 10 minutes in or something, let me know if this is something that like I should keep doing, because I really enjoy just being in the car and talking to the camera, and like I spend a lot of time in the car. So I have like a 30-minute commute to work, which I like because I get to talk to people and, you know, just kind of check in. But yeah, if you enjoy this, let me know, because I think I'm definitely gonna keep doing this. Just kind of checking in, letting people know what's up, what's going on in life. Oh, dude, things are good. Dude, me and Nick's podcast, Fall Forward podcast, has gotten so interesting. Just all the stuff that we discuss on there and just put up is like just golden. Absolutely golden. But yeah, that's about it. I got date night with Nicole tonight. That'll be pretty fun. Pretty stoked on that. Dude, maybe I'll just upload this straight to YouTube. Just no, because the camera stopped recording, so I need to combine the videos. Maybe I'll put it in Adobe Premiere and see if I can get a little bit of a better quality. That would be nice. I think I'm gonna end it because my head feels like pretty empty now. I just want to talk about like a bunch of different stuff. But yeah, if you like the video, drop a like, drop a comment. This is gonna be on like my side channel, so there's like a bunch of other random stuff on here. There's like a video of me like wakeboarding. That is so fun. If you've never been wakeboarding, you need to go. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, no, if you like it, drop a comment. Just let me know. I would love to see what people think if you watch it. And probably see you guys again. Peace out. Stay up, boy.